Yeah. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me. All right. Thank you so much, Malebu. Thank you so much. I can see that we are really out of time, but I'll try to be as brief as possible. I am a woman. I'm a woman with a heart, and all I deserve, it's all of it. I'm not some girl who doesn't know what she wants. I am a woman, not just a woman, I'm a beautiful woman. So before I start, ladies, I want to read this paragraph of the late Maya Angelou's poem, which says, you may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. So ladies, what this means to me is that no matter what happens in your life, you might be through, a lot of things in life, but still you're gonna rise. You were born strong. You were born to be a conqueror. You were born to conquer anything that you come across. Whatever experience that you might have been through, it does not change the fact that you are powerful as you are. You are powerful as you are. You don't even need to have some kind of position to have that power. You don't need to be a business owner to have that power. You don't have to be married to have that power. You don't have to have kids to have that power. You are powerful on your own. I want you to imagine yourself in a room alone, sitting alone, and ask yourself, if it's just me, who am I? What am I about? What defines me as a woman? Without each and everything in this world, what really defines me as a woman? So now, on this day, I'm very inspired, and happy Women's Month to you, ladies. And this is not just for today, all day, every day, okay? 24/7. I am coming out. I am coming out. I want to stress that I am coming out. I am coming out. But now the main question is, what are you coming out of? What are you coming out of? Because I think it's important for you to ask yourself right now, if you aim to come out of something, what is it that you're coming out of? It's the same thing as you being here. It's a question of, why are you here? Are you here because someone dragged you here? Are you here because someone pushed you to be a part of this? Are you here because you saw a poster and felt that, let me just join in? Are you here because of that message that said, I want to come out? What do you want to come out of? There are so many experiences that we go through in life. And with those experiences, there is something unique about all of us, is that we all experience problems. I don't care what problems you have, what problems I have. But the truth is, we are not all about equalizing. No problem is better than the other. I want you to understand something, that you might have been through trials and tribulations in life. And you might look at yourself and feel like, you know what, I have a problem, but Malebu's problem or Sefalani's problem is actually worse than mine. So it means I'm better. A problem is a problem. It's all a question of, how do you overcome that problem? How do you deal with that? That's why I want right now for us to focus on, what are we coming out of? It's important for you to know that coming out of something would result in you starting with yourself, starting with the person from within. Now I want to start talking about, forgiving yourself. Don't say you have never done anything wrong. You have criticized yourself in life. You have felt bad about not achieving something in life. You have beat yourself up for not achieving that goal that you've always wanted. So right now, I want you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself right now and tell yourself that, you know what? Yes, I hoped that I could be there, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So I forgive myself right now. Yes, you're listening to me right now, but I want you to speak to the person from within. Speak inside and say, I forgive myself. Or you can even say it out. Yes, the mics are turned off, the volume is, the sound is off, but tell it. You can even say it out if you feel like it's good for you. You don't have to unmute. Just say it out that I am forgiving myself today. I am forgiving myself for all the things that I've been through. And the next thing, forgive each and everything that might have dragged you down in terms of achieving something. Forgive that. I would want you to say that don't try to even blame that, because whatever situation you find yourself in, it's a matter of what choices are you going to take out of that. Are you going to choose to allow the problem to control how the next step is going to be? Or are you going to choose to say, you know what? I can see this is what's happening. But yes, I blamed you. I blamed you situation. But now I'm forgiving you for that. Forgive that situation. And in that way, you'll be able to do what? To go forward. You'll be able to go forward. Life is hard. Life is good. Someone can feel like life is difficult for them. Life is not great. But what we normally do is that we encourage ourselves, or we kind of feel better when knowing that other people are going through the worst. And I want to change the narrative of looking at that. And I want to put this in your mindset to say, appreciate everything in your life. Appreciate you waking up in the morning, being able to see the lights, being able to breathe, being able to take off that mask when you get to a shop or wherever, to breathe again. Because someone doesn't actually see that. So because of time, I won't dwell much into that, but I want you to be grateful for the little things that you have in life. Today on my YouTube channel, I was interviewing an amazing lady. I called her the unbreakable woman because she was a victim of rape. And after being raped, she was a victim of HIV. She now has HIV and AIDS. And after that, she got to be diagnosed with cancer. So throughout all of that, she still stood strong. And this is what she said to me. If not me, then who? If not then when? And that is not her trying to say this was meant for me, but it's the approach that she took out of everything in life. So what I'm trying to say is that the approach that you take in each and everything that happens to your life, in your life, it has to be some kind of message. It has to be some kind of a sign of what you need to do next. When I got a car accident a few years ago, I got a car accident on the 1st of August. That was the day before my mom's birthday. As a matter of fact, it was midnight. It was actually my mom's birthday. I got a car accident. A car rolled 4 times and fell down the ditch. I can tell you now, you cannot even recognize that car. You couldn't even imagine that 2 people got out of that car. I got out of that car with my knee painful and everything, but I got out alive. The driver, the person who was driving, got out alive. We both got out alive. What was that? That was a sign to me that God has a purpose for me. God has a reason why I need to be on earth. Has a purpose. That's why I do the work that I do. Because God has positioned me to be here, to serve Him through my ministry of empowering and transforming. So all I want to say to you ladies is that rise up, own your life. Own each and everything in your life, and do not conform to what the society wants or says, because you are powerful as you are, and you don't need anything. You don't need a husband, you don't need kids, you don't need a big company. Yes, those are things that we're going to have because they somehow enhances us to be at the next level of life. But truth is, they don't define you. If we walk together, no one is going to see what's written. If we are all walking in the mall, no one is going to see that you have a car and I don't have a car. No one is going to see that you're living in a mansion and I live in a 2-room bedroom or house or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is that own your life, stay in your lane and focus on what matters. Because you are a woman, you are powerful, you are beautiful as you are. And this is the narrative that we should always push to say, this is us. We are powerful and nothing is going to stand in our way. We are coming out of the shell. We are coming out of anything that is destroying our progress. And competition is overrated. We are not here to compete. What we're going to do, we're going to empower each other as women. We're going to inspire each other to grow as women. We're going to win together as women. And we're going to cheer each other up, because that's what we're all about. Do not look down on another woman. Do not feel like when you're up there, she's down. And God has a way of showing you what He wants you to do. He can bring you down so that you can actually pay attention to Him. So what I'm saying is, appreciate everything in your life. And whatever that you might have been through, just know that you are not a victim of abuse. You are not a victim of pain. Take out that pain and come out of all of that. Take out that shell and renew yourself. We are starting a new week. Renew yourself. Wake up. Show up. Put in your makeup if you have to. Wear your nicest clothes if you have to. Even if you're attending a Zoom meeting, look your best and do your best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I told you. You could just hear by the sound of a voice. I told you. Like always, madam, you always show up and you always show off and you always do your best. Thank you for being a part of this. Really, guys, competition is overrated. We don't need all of those things to make us enough, to make us all that we were born with that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being a part of this. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate having a strong woman like yourself on this platform. I've learned so much from you and I continue to learn. And ladies, I'm going to be sharing a YouTube link on Facebook. I haven't listened to some of those. You really need to have those conversations. Let's keep empowering each other as women. Let's keep supporting each other. We're here to hold each other up and not to drag one another down. Gone are the days when we used to say that women sit and gossip about each other. These are the time, and the time is now that we as women need to be raising one another. We need to be praising one another. We need to get excited about celebrating one of our own. And I don't know any other woman who does it as well as this woman. Thank you a million more times. Thank you. Oh, can I just play us a song by